Jim, a 2-2 draw in your opening game for Dunfermline. Overall, are you relieved or disappointed, or a bit of both?
Well, to be honest, disappointed. I'm disappointed. You look at the goal at the end and you say, fair enough, we managed to scrape a 2-2, but bitterly disappointed. Like, we're in there and we 10 men, we come in 1-0 up at half time. Manager and Neil speak about what we need to do in the second half, and we come in the second half and we just don't do it. Then we lose 2 set pieces, which was their only sort of threat, and that was disappointing as well, for that fact that we sort of looked as if when they went one each, we looked as if we crumbled a wee bit. But to come back at the end and show a wee bit of fighting spirit was a bit pleasing, but at the same time, that's not good enough. It isn't good enough. I've only, like I say, my first week, and it's not good enough. We want to be up there, we want to be challenging for the big title. I know I spoke to the manager and that, and it's been a wee bit like that, and he's brought me in from experience, and I think you see that with the sort of youth in the team when it went back to one each, we went a bit, do you know what I mean, which we need to sort of be bigger, be braver, and look to take the ball no matter what's happening. Do
you feel that that's what your experience will bring, some psychological attributes for when the goals go against you and you're in tight situations?
That's exactly what I said in the dressing room. I was the first unit to pipe up. Like I said to him, it might be me next week it causes a goal, right? And I mean that, but I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm going to just dust it off, get straight back out and play, and that's part and parcel of football. Do you know what I mean? It's a massive club. You see the fans there towards the end and they're grumbling about it as, and they've got every sort of right to grumble because they pay their money and they're expecting to see this club up at the top of the league, and we're the ones that need to deal with that pressure, and we need to deal with it better, like I say, and to be 1-0 up and, like, no, I wouldn't say coasting, right, but like I say, comfortable, and then we give away a goal for a set piece, and then suddenly after we give away the goal, it was like, wow, do you know what I mean? We took a back step, we weren't shown for the ball, and that's when we need to be big and brave and take it, and that's what we need to get better at.
Overall, did you think your own performance on your debut was acceptable, or do you feel you're a part of, you know, the overall performance?
I just, like I say, I know what the manager's looking for me. Do you know what I mean, in that sense? And I'm always my biggest critic. And for me, I was like the rest of them at the stage, like I say, when it went to one each. Although I'm the one running about shouting, trying to organise, I've got to have a bigger effect on it. Do you know what I mean? And they need to start. I want to say listening to me, but believing what I'm telling them. Do you know what I mean? But I take full responsibility in that sense as well. We've got to. We're the ones that cross the touchline, whether it be me or whether I wasn't at fault for goals or whether I was at fault for goals. Do you know what I mean? I'm in there in the sense, to give an example, is I'm just after saying there I should have been pulling us up another 5-10 yards in the second half when it went 1-0, getting us up the pitch. So everybody needs to accept responsibility, do you know what I mean, me included.
What do you think needs to improve then for next Saturday against the Junians? Is it just a case of sticking together and regrouping this week, or do you think that maybe a change is needed in the team to try and get us firing on all cylinders again? Well,
the manager's decision is the team, right? But for me, coming in as an experienced pro, we need to get louder, we need to get noisier. We're a good footballing side, right, and everybody wants to see us playing football, but I said that there's sometimes when you just need to do the dirty side of the game, right, and the nasty side of the game in that sense, and maybe that was what it was, when it's 1-0 and we're playing against 10 men and we're still trying to play football, and then they're just throwing balls into a box at set pieces. We just need to learn to do the nasty, horrible stuff, because it's like anything, you look at any team that wins a league, and this is the point that I'm making, we want to get ourselves back in this title race for the last couple of months of the season, so we need to go on a run. But you look at any teams, the likes in the higher leagues, they know how to scrap a 1-0. They know how to scrap a 1-0 and dig it out, whether it be against 10 men, whether it be against 11, and we need to get better in the dirty side of the game, because when we get the ball down and pass it, there's not a lot of teams in the league that will love ways, but when things go against us, we need to know how to roll the sleeves up and really dig in and grind it.
Thanks, Jim.
No problem.